Okay, so it's September 8th, 2014. I just got home from going to my very first Burning Man. Uh, so about 13 months ago, I went to Kyle Cease's weekend experience, and I learned a lot of stuff that sent me on a very spiritual path that I was already on, but it really motivated me to go forward with more abandon. Um, so I went home and I was so positive about everything, and I was putting all my positivity out on Facebook, and then after a couple weeks, people started telling me that I was losing my mind. I was going crazy. I was becoming a robot that somebody else created. But I was like, yeah, it's okay. And then I made a video saying that I didn't want people posting their negativity on my Facebook page and everything like that. And then all that negativity stopped for the most part, and I was very grateful for that. But when I posted that video, one of my friends who lives in Las Vegas, he said, "Man, I love everything that you're doing, and I really think that you're ready to go to Burning Man." And he told me it's not about drugs and partying and all of that. It's really a place for spirituality and just living the way a positive person should live, against the grain of society, and just it was basically in alignment with everything that I believe in. So from then I just decided, well, I think I really should probably go to Burning Man next year. So I started working on how I was gonna get there. I went to the Burning Man website and figured out when it was, and of course there wasn't any way I was gonna make it to the 2013 Burning Man. I only had a couple weeks to come up with a couple $1,000, excuse me. Sorry about that. But so I knew pretty much, that probably wasn't going to happen. So I didn't focus on going to the 2013 Burning Man. I started focusing on the 2014 Burning Man. And so I had been working on this TV show idea, and I was making videos and just post about my TV show, and each time my explanation got a little bit better, and I was just tweeting them out, for the world to see. And it wasn't before too very long a reality TV show producer decided to contact me, and they told me that they really liked my idea, and they wanted to see if they could help sell it to the networks. So we started working on that. I ended up having to fly to LA and to New York, and a few times, both places. And after a few months, we finally got the idea sold. So then we were working on getting the show put together, and finally we got it all put together, and I had gotten a pretty substantial check for the upfront money for my idea. I mean, we haven't started working on it yet as far as what I can do, but it's getting ready to happen. It's just gonna be so amazing. It's gonna make a way bigger hit than American Idol ever thought about doing. So I was able to, by December, I was able to buy my tickets to Burning Man. I had the money for them available, and as soon as they went on sale, I bought my tickets. I've bought a few extras so some of my friends could go. Um, so all this stuff was happening, and along that time, also, I started getting rock stars to want to work with me about signing these alcohol labels, which was great because they were all about, everything was about going to charity. Um, I raised, well, me and the rock stars and Ezra Cox Distillery have raised to this date, and we've only been doing it for a few months now, but we've already raised about $200,000, which is just, that's phenomenal. And this is something that's just gonna keep going and keep going. I'm in talks with Paul McCartney about signing some bottles, and I'm really excited that I'm gonna be able to meet him. He's one of the people I've always wanted to meet in my life, and I'm trying to get a hold of Johnny Depp because I think it's something that he'd really like to get to be a part of too. But so we ended up doing all of that, and then I ended up going to a couple other seminars along the way. I went and I met Bob Proctor, and I met Jack Canfield, and got to listen to the things that they had to say, and of course got to hang out with Kyle Cease a few more times, and Glenn Morshower, and the cool thing is I'm more able to get down to LA now, so I can go to Agape, and really experience that freeness, and it's just all the positivity and everything. It's amazing. The things that positivity allow you to enjoy in life. I mean, oh man, I love my life. I love me. I love everything that's in my life. I'm so grateful for everything that's happening. But yeah, so finally I got to go to Burning Man, and my friend Jasmine was there, and my friend Dawn was there, and God, who else was there? It was a long weekend. I'm pretty mentally burnt out at the moment. I'm pretty sure I could go sleep for about a week. But let's see, my friend Steve was there. Just all these amazing people. I met so many new people there that are just right in alignment with me, and this life, it's so much better than I ever could have imagined it being before I started the spiritual path. And I really, really can't wait for you guys to see this TV show take off. It's gonna be so awesome. We're looking to start it out next fall is when it's gonna get going. By that time, we'll have everything in place, and yeah, it's gonna be an amazing time. But yeah, I'm really, really tired. I think I should probably go crash. But man, I tell you what, watching that that big giant burning statue of a man go up in flame, that's something else, man. I recommend it to everybody. You should definitely go see it. Well, have a good one, everybody.